And welcome back to the channel, guys. Gvids here, back on Red Redemption Online, and today is Tuesday, so we'll have ourselves an update. Now again, it is nothing major or big like normal, and I might actually have a little bit of insight on why that may be and why we're not getting actually new content giving it to us right now or probably anytime soon. But we'll get into that just a little bit later. First, let's actually get into what was added this week for us. For the PvP players, you guys are going to get triple rewards on all showdown modes. So obviously if you guys are into that, this is a good week for you and you'll be able to rank up a fair amount and make some extra cash. For the people that are just kind of doing their trader rolls and their moonshiner runs, we're going to be getting some free resupplies and restocks kind of thing for those, which is actually really good for, especially for the moonshine roll, because when you got to pay for the mash, it really takes a lot of the profit out of it. Especially if you end up breaking a few bottles, so that way kind of gives you a little bit extra money throughout that as well. And we have the weekly collection set, which is always here, and it's nothing new. They're just recycling those. Again, we may have some insight on why they're just giving us recycled content instead of new stuff. We also are going to be getting some 40% off all guns, 50% off of melee weapons, 50% off of throwing weapons, 60% off of ammunition, which is pretty good if you go through a lot of that, and 40% off of pamphlets, which is very helpful considering those things are extremely expensive. And we're going to get some free gun oil, and like always, if you guys link your Prime and Twitch together, we're going to get some benefits there as well. But let's just get right on into why I feel or think. Now again, these are just rumors or thoughts or whatever, but they are very reasonable and there is some pretty good evidence on each side. That could lead us to which one. Now there's three options in my eyes that could be possibly happening with Red Redemption right now. One is obviously worst case scenario, and due to the PS5 coming out at the end of the year, we could be just left in the dust with this game, even though it is going to be backwards compatible, so you definitely will be able to play it. Now I don't know about if it's going to be like a PS5 version of it or if it's just going to be rendered down to the PS4 specs kind of thing. That I don't actually know. You'll have to figure that out once we actually get the PS5 in our hands or more information on it. But with the PS5 coming out, it's going to hurt a lot of games if they do not either port them over to the PS5 or if they just try to make a new one. And if they don't do it, then they're just basically going to leave all the players out. Now with Red Redemption here, there's three options obviously, like I was just saying. One, they leave us in the dust, which I hope they don't do. Two is they just port the damn game over to PS5, which is the easiest thing for them to do, you would think. And it wouldn't take very much work, but that's one reason why they could not be updating anything right now, is because they're actually putting the work into the porting over to the PS5. Or even, I have been reading some things online that there is a small chance of them actually making a remake version of Red Redemption, the first original game, not Red Redemption 2. So that would actually be very cool as well if we're able to play our old original Red Redemption on the new console. Having the new graphics and everything like that would definitely be a very cool thing. Now that is again another option, so just those are the options there pretty much. We have a possible remake of the original Red Redemption, which I have read online a few times. I actually just read an article a few days ago. Basically that's where I'm getting this information from, is from that article, because they gave me some pretty good glimmers of hope that these are what's actually being happening, is they're putting their efforts into either a new game or porting it over to the PS5. Now obviously we've been told about the GTA 5 going over there already, so it just kind of makes sense that they bring this game with it as well, but we won't really know until we get to that point. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to find out what happens to Red Redemption in the future. But those are some possible chances. Obviously, I really hope they don't leave us in the dust. And obviously, that's the way it feels since we've gotten nothing new. They have said nothing about bringing this game to PS5 or making a PS5 version or remaking something. All we've heard is that Rockstar is bringing GTA 5 over for a third console. Wow. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, and when I read that in my email, I was extremely disappointed. No GTA 6 and no new Red Redemption, no Red Redemption on PS5, which is absolutely bonkers in my eyes. But again, they are backwards compatible, so I guess we're always going to be able to play our game. It's just a matter of if they're going to make it alive with updates, or they're just going to kill it off and put all their efforts into GTA 5. It's not really their fault, considering GTA 5 is still one of the best-selling games of all time. After all those years, people are still buying the shit out of it. So as a business aspect, they would not want to stop that or take a chance of ruining that money stream or clout kind of thing by making a new game and having it not be as successful kind of thing. That is one thought on it kind of thing. You do have to look as a business part of it. Obviously, it's going to be cheaper for them not to make a new game and just to port it on over. But you can also do that with our beloved game here, Red Redemption. Just port the damn game over and continue giving us some updates. It can't be that hard to make a few houses for us, or give us some new animals to kill, or just something new in the game. That is all I'm asking. But anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble on too much. Again, I'm not used to doing these rambling on kind of things. But I just wanted to share some thoughts after I read that. My other video, I was very against anything. My only thought of it was, you know what, they're leaving us in the dust and we're getting left behind with nothing. Which is super sad because I love this game. This game has made my channel something more than I ever thought it would be due to the amazing community that it withholds, and I just don't want to let this game go. I love it. I love playing it. I have put countless hours into it, and I can put another countless set as long as they start updating the damn thing for me and giving us a reason to come back and play it. But like I said, guys, I don't want to ramble on too long here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and me rambling on a little bit here. If you guys did, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And if you do want to find out where the locations are for the weekly collection set, I will be posting that in the next little while as well. Again, this is 7 minutes in, so I highly doubt many people are hearing this, but if you do, make sure you go and check out that next video. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.